Hey y'all, it is me, Stop, Drop, and Roll On. And I am coming back to give y'all a follow-up about what happened at the, when we went to go buy the mattress. Buying stuff like that at this point is almost like going and buying a new car. It don't even make no sense. It's just kind of like going to the grocery store. You know, it used to be, like you could go to the grocery store and it would be like two types of oatmeal. One little, it was only when I was growing up they had skim milk, that's what they used to call it. And what was the other? Oh, whole milk. That was it. It wasn't all this other stuff. And I guess if you was lactose intolerant, you either did, like they did back in the country. People really never knew what type of ailments and stuff they had. They just worked until they like fell over in the field or was back there putting a shoe on the horse, and then next thing you know, pawpaws on the ground and the horse done broke out the pasture. They didn't know about all this stuff. And now this is a question I often have. I often want to know, when, like, was dementia a situation that occurred back a long time ago and you didn't know? Is it what they were used to call, like if you read old books and they start talking about madness and stuff, or are they describing dementia or what? That is a question that I often wonder, because like, the stuff that goes on with my grandmother and stuff like that. I know I'm off topic, but it's just one of those things where it just, it just, whatever was, it just used to be. It didn't have all these names and this and that and the other, and definitely not all these choices. So, anyway, we got over there, and like I said, true to form, Pierre goes for the Cadillac of the situation. The man come to me, when they see that, they just like hone in on stuff. And the little man's like, well, if you trying to get we got one that head lowers, foot lowers, and it vibrates. And I just told him, I said, number one, we didn't come in here for no hospital bed. I came in here for a regular, everyday, vernacular situation of laying down and getting up. I'm trying to find something to rest my bones on. If I got to be vibrated to sleep or vibrated to wake up, if I get so trifling and lazy that I can't raise my own head up, and I got to raise my feet up while I'm asleep, I need to go to the doctor. It's that simple. I need to go somewhere and be evaluated and seen about and find out what the reason is for this, because we weren't born. Well, you don't go into the hospital and the little babies is in the bassinets laying up there with them little beanies on and they head and feet raised up and they getting vibrated and all that. It's not necessary. When you sleeping, you need to be sleeping. So I told him, and I told Pierre, I said, now this is my MO. The more moving parts it is on something, the more likelihood you're going to have an issue, and you are going to have to get that issue fixed for the whole thing to work. I said, now what if we get this moving head back and forth, up and down stuff? You can go and get them pillows with the arm things on them and prop yourself up. Better yet, sit up and do whatever it is you're going to do, and then use the bed for what it's supposed to be made for, which is going to sleep. So anyway, he agrees and all this stuff, but not really. I know when Pierre is going along and when Pierre is like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I'm going to have to do a workaround. I already know. So anyway, the man started talking to me because, then it turns over to, we got him hooked now. We got to work on this one. This is the same scenario that I deal with when we go to purchase a car. Same stuff. They know Pierre can get in there if they put an extra 8 cylinder on the thing. Like if it's, I know, who is it? Mercedes got a 12 cylinder. So if they came in and said, we got a 69 cylinder car, Pierre, ding, 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 sold. Because I'm like, where are you going to be at where you going to ever need a 12 cylinder anything? Seriously. If you do the 12 cylinder out here in the street, the police is coming to get you. If you're out there on the highway using the 12 cylinder, which, you're going to blow out your engine from time. I know about cars, y'all. Serious business. you go out there and you blow out your, when I say blow out, I ain't talking about tear the engine up. I'm talking about, work the bugs out, do a little speeding. Anyway, that's another story. But if you out there doing that, you constantly, over your shoulder, all up, because if you doing something like that, the highway patrolman in the air might be coming for you, is what I'm saying. And don't try it on a holiday weekend, period. I know, anyway, because I'm telling on myself. But what I'm saying at this point is, every now and again, I do feel the need for speed. But what happens with Pierre is, they like him. Let me just put it like that. Our little car man reminded me of this man that was trying to sell us this mattress. Only difference is the car man know me now, and this little mattress man didn't. So he comes to, oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Let me show you the bed I got. The problem is that he showed me 2 different beds that he had, but it's just him and his wife. And I'm like, well, do y'all have separate bedrooms and separate beds? Or how many beds do y'all have here? Because, I'm sitting up here trying to figure out what's really going on, because this story keeps changing. We had to introduce ourselves to him 3 times. I got 4 fingers up because that's what it felt like, confusion. And I'm just like, seriously, you lost all credibility with me because you're not listening to me. I'm telling you what I want, and you are telling me what you want me to have. I went ahead on along with it as long as I could till it started feeling like I was buying a car. You got to go back here and talk to this person. You got to go back here and do this, that, there, and the other. And I was like, if he go in there back one more time and come out, when he come out here, they're going to be playing that Ghost Town music like they play on Gunsmoke. Because that means Miss Kitty and Festus is going to be gone out the building. I'm not going to sit here and play with this. Needless to say, y'all, we still don't have no mattress. That's all I'm going to say about that.